Well, a shocking new leak has just dropped, and it comes directly from the Democrats themselves. What looked like a joke on their X page may actually reveal a much bigger picture. A coordinated strategy aimed directly at Donald J. Trump and two other people in his administration. And even if half of it is true, it could change everything heading into the future, especially if Republicans don't win the midterms and future elections, specifically the one after Donald J. Trump. I've got one heck of a report to share with you guys today, and you're going to want to stick along with me for this one. But as a reminder, please double check your subscription and make sure you are still subscribed, and make sure you also have that all bell notification button checked. Otherwise, you won't get all of my notifications. And please hit that like button. And by the way, share this video with everyone you know. It is the main way that my channel and this video get out. But with that, what on earth is going on, and what do the Democrats do on their X page? Well, Gavin Newsom, as I like to call him, decided to take to his X page and post a fake meme about Donald J. Trump and two others in his administration, specifically Trump, Stephen Miller, and Pete Hegseth. And this meme has since gone viral. But here's the deal. I believe Gavin Newsom has a deeper message behind this meme. And when the Democrats say something, we should absolutely take them serious. Unlike Republicans who haven't seemed to accomplish much lately. I'm very ticked off at Republicans, by the way, but let's go directly to this meme so you can see it for yourself. Take a watch at what Gavin Newsom posted. Wow. So very clear, right? And I'm going to turn the music off on that and kind of let this play in the background. But it's very clear picture of, I think, what could happen under a new Democrat president. If they're saying stuff like this, we absolutely need to take them serious. They have already arrested Donald J. Trump, and right now they're already talking about doing the same to Pete Hegseth. In fact, speaking of Pete Hegseth, I put out a big report yesterday on Restricted Republic. Hopefully you guys are there. If not, sign up today. I love to see you guys there because we've got lots of inside information. Thank you guys who are over there, by the way. But I put out this big report on Hegseth because right now there is all this talk about trying him for war crimes. Take a look at this on Politico. Lawmakers warn Hegseth may have committed war crimes following a second strike report. So they're already talking about literally going after Pete Hegseth. So much so that Democrats have now literally filed impeachment articles against him. And coincidentally, he's one of the people in Gavin Newsom's video, by the way. But take a look at this. The Independent: House Democrat to file articles of impeachment against Hegseth over the boat strikes. War crimes have been committed. They are absolutely They absolutely mean business. They're not going to have the votes, as far as I know, to get away with this. However, if they take the midterms, they absolutely will. Because right now, although we have control, we have do-nothing Republicans that are literally doing nothing. And who filed these? Well, Shar Thander, and I might be butchering his name. He's not a very popular guy, but whatever. I don't really care. But he's the one that has filed them against Pete Hegseth again. I think we need to take this serious. Maybe you disagree with me, but the Democrats have been very clear from the get-go, and under Joe Biden's administration, they went after all kinds of people: Roger Stone, Steve Bannon, Donald Trump, Rudy Giuliani, all the J6ers. Shall we keep going on who they've arrested? And now they've got Donald Trump on there as well. And speaking of Donald Trump, hey, now he too also has a new set of impeachment filed against him. And that is, I've got the wrong one here. And that is this one here. Donald Trump faces articles of impeachment before Christmas. And who is filing those? Well, none other than Al Green, who I believe has filed them before. But House Democrats to vote Trump impeachment vote on 2 articles, and apparently within 2 legislative days. As I said before, I don't see that going through, right, at all, to be quite frank, right? But they're brave enough to even bring it up again. And again, if we get Democrats in charge in the midterms, and especially at the executive level, all of it, quite frankly, or if they just take the midterms, they'll impeach him. And Lord only knows, potentially go after him, arrest him and Pete Hegseth. And hey, now even Stephen Miller, right? Which they've been really attacking Stephen Miller for quite some time. Take a look at this at HuffPost. America urged to wake up after Stephen Miller's dystopian vow. And Gavin Newsom has really been one of the biggest critics of Stephen Miller, by the way, which is why I assume he included him on that video. And top 5 most awful things you need to know about Stephen Miller. And they go on to list those. I really don't care what they are, but you can see the attacks have been upped against Stephen Miller. Now, one person that they obviously left off that is a former Democrat themselves, and that is RFK Jr., who weirdly enough also has impeachment filed against him. Like, that's like Trump, Hegseth, RFK Jr. I wonder who's next. So weird, right? Take a look at this. This is on Axios. RFK Jr. is latest Trump official to face Democrat impeachment. And here we have the young lady that filed it. She's got a lot of trouble behind her, by the way. She's been fairly quiet on social media till now. And she is the one that has filed these impeachment proceedings. And that's the thing, right? What's weirder and even worse is our Republicans were unable to file impeachment proceedings against Joe Biden at all. So weird, right? That things only get done when the things never get done, even if we have control. It's almost as if there's a majority or a portion of the Republicans who are not on our side. Speaking of that, let's take a look. Because you know what? If we've got control, shouldn't they be voting with the president of the United States? Here's what just happened from our rhinos in our office. And this was posted by Eric Daughtry, but hey, it says House advances bill to overturn a presidential Trump executive order after 13 Republicans voted with Democrats. Wow. And particularly on his crackdown on federal worker unions. And basically what Donald Trump wanted to accomplish by that is getting things done quicker and faster. But either way, we have this Republican base that is against a lot of what Donald Trump is doing. So we're stuck in the mud like we always are. And hey, to be quite frank, I am terrified in the future. If they're already putting videos like this out with Gavin Newsom and all of that, then I don't know. I mean, what does that tell you? They've already arrested a lot of us under the Biden administration. What does this mean for our future? Do you think he seriously means this as some sort of threat, if you will? Or is it just a harmless meme? I can't wait to hear your comments on that. In fact, I'm going to ask that in the comment section and I'm going to pin it to the top. And I can't wait to hear your response. But look, if you really want to be in the know, and I know a lot of you do, please join thousands of others over at restrictedrepublic.com. Justice Knight and myself created this in light of everything that's going on. And I want to encourage you to just check it out. Get on there, touch base, support what we do. Use the coupon code Lisa and the number 5 to get it for $5 per month. Justice Knight just put a bombshell exclusive report on there. And all of these videos you see at the top here are exclusive to the platform. We don't play these anywhere else, but on that platform, they're strictly for the audience there. But anyhow, with all of that, I can't wait to hear your thoughts, comments, and concerns. I'm Lisa Haven, signing out.